Welcome back, everybody. Well, Ken Hall is here, Chef Ken Hall. We are talking turkey. Most of us do turkey at Thanksgiving, and you know, it's always nice to have a refresher course. So we're talking a little bit about brining. I came on the scene big time 5-10 years ago, and I still have not done it, but Bob says to me just the other day, maybe we ought to brine the turkey this year. And I thought, you know what, maybe we should. Should people brine? Does it really make a big difference?
It does make a big difference, but it becomes a personal choice.
Because it's kind of a hassle.
Well, it's not as hard as what you would think.
Okay.
Some people go above and beyond when they do it. So,
Okay.
for example, some will inject. They'll get the turkey injectors, and they'll make their brine, and then they'll literally inject it into the thicker parts by the bone so
Okay.
that it starts from the inside out.
Okay.
That allows you to do it quicker.
Okay.
Where we started, actually, my wife was the one that pressed me into doing it, just kind of like your situation. Hey, let's brine it this year. So I was at deer camp, and she brined the turkey that my son got earlier that year. And it was amazing.
It made all the difference.
It was night and day different from your
Really?
typical turkey.
Really? Because turkey tends to be a little dry. It just does. So this helps with that?
Absolutely helps with that. And it's very, very simple to make.
The recipe is what I'm like, okay, where are we going to find a bucket? Where are we going to put this? I mean, the good thing is it's cold enough in most of our garages. So, and it probably will be the way it's going here. So you should be able to brine safely in it. But, you know, we need to get a big old bucket, or in this case, you deboned the turkey.
Yeah, what I did was I flattened it out. That'll speed up the process. And then I used, you know, like a typical plastic container that you have, so you don't need as much volume because you lay it flat.
Okay.
And then you can just, what I did was I started with a gallon.
Okay.
And that's all I need when I bone it out. Now, if you're going to do a full-size 18 to 22 pound turkey,
that's what I'd be doing.
you're going to end up doubling this recipe. You're
Okay.
going to need 2 gallons.
Okay. All right.
The only hassle with this is you want to make it the day before, put it out in the garage, and let it cool down.
Okay,
So
and
it's
then
cold when you pour it over.
That's, you can't pour the warm over. The other thing is that you say that you need to brine this turkey at least 2 days.
At least a minimum, bare
So
minimum
1 day
or 2.
does not do it.
No, you want to go, so for example, what I would do is I would do it on Monday and then cook it on Thursday.
Okay.
So you got 3 full days, and then you have a day for it to dry off, towel dry it, season it up real good, get it in the oven, roast it, let it rest before you carve it.
All right, and so now is the time you need to be thawing that turkey then, if you're going to be doing that. Because
And if you do it frozen, you can put it in frozen.
Okay.
But then you're going to need 3 extra days.
Yeah.
So
okay.
then if you're going to do frozen, I do it today.
Okay,
You
got
know,
it.
kind of thing. So that way you give yourself a time frame.
Okay,
But
all
if you want to turn this off,
Yes, brine 101. So we start with
Brining 101.
boiling water.
1 gallon of boiling water.
Or 2 if you're doing a big turkey.
Right,
Okay.
and then it's real simple. To every gallon, you use a cup of salt, cup of sugar.
Okay.
That's it. That's your brine right there.
Cup of
Gallon of
salt.
water, cup of salt, cup of sugar.
Okay, got it.
Then you can embellish any way you want. So what I've got in here is I've got, on the bottom, I've got some bay leaves. So I've got, you know, a handful of peppercorns. I've got 4 or 5 bay leaves. I like to just take a whole sprig or 3 or 4 or whatever of rosemary and put it in there.
yes.
And then I take a whole bulb of garlic. I just cut it in half to expose it.
Don't have to really mess
And
with it.
you don't have to do anything else, and you just throw it in here. Now, if you want at this point, and you want, say, a Cajun flavor, you can use a little Cajun seasoning. You could put a little honey in this.
Okay.
You could put a little maple syrup in this. You could put a little liquid smoke in this.
Okay.
This is the point where you can start to add the flavor that you want.
Or just keep it pretty simple.
Or
you know,
keep it simple.
If I do go too crazy in the turkey, I've got, it's got to be pretty traditional in my house. So I think I'm
Right.
going to keep it pretty simple and just do your sugar and your salt and just a few herbs, some garlic. So at this point, let this cool.
Just let this cool.
Let this cool. Or, you know, if you've got all day, let it nice, real
Yep.
cool, and then it gets dumped over the turkey, either
Then
in a
you
bucket
just-
or,
right,
you know.
into a container like this. Then the other trick is you want to take a couple of plates
Okay.
or something non-metallic so that it presses it down so it submerges it.
Okay.
So what
this
I
is in the
did-
flattened turkey. Now, if you've got it in the bucket, you can't really do that, right?
Yeah, you put a round one over the top
Okay.
like this,
Okay.
just to hold it down,
Just
and
to
you
hold it down
rest
in
it
there.
on top,
Okay.
and that'll keep that turkey submerged so that
Okay.
it takes on the brine. Now you can kind of tell by the color of the brine. This has been for 3 days.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's ready.
So it's ready, and you can tell once your water starts to change color, it's drawing that blood and that juice out, and as it draws it out, that moisture goes in. So it's plumping your turkey a little bit, and it's adding so much flavor. So then when you look, you can start to see where the meat has started to take on a little bit different color, and if you could feel it, it's kind of taking on a different texture. So don't be afraid when it's a little firmer when it comes out, but that's because it's all full of moisture.
Got it.
So when it roasts, it is so juicy.
Oh,
so
wow.
tender.
Okay, you've talked me into it. I'll let you wash your hands because we want to
Okay.
carve this up. When you roast a turkey, what is the temperature you roast at?
I usually go 3 1/4.
3 1/4.
3 1/4, and depending on the size of the turkey, I go between 2 and 3 hours. I don't
Okay.
like to go too long, and then you want to rest. The way to check is if you have a thermometer, you want to have it be 160 degrees when you pull it out, because
Okay.
you're going to have carryover cooking up to 10 degrees, and then you're going to be over 165, which is what you want to be.
Oh, this looks so good.
So what I do is, once this is roasting, I throw my potatoes right in there to roast those at the same time.
And this is obviously, you're doing this for a smaller group here.
Right, this is, well, and again, I wanted to be able to have a start and finish without having 2 full
Sure,
turkeys.
sure.
But the trick is when you take the breast off, you always want to carve this way, because you want to go against the grain.
Oh, that looks so good. I can hardly wait for Thanksgiving. Ken, we'll let you finish that up and we will be right back. Stay with us.